You know that moment when you realize life isn't made of grand events, but of tiny details? Well, it took me a while to get there too. When I was younger, I thought happiness was reserved for those backpacking across Asia, jumping out of planes, or winning Entrepreneur of the Year. Now, after a few good knocks and a couple of well-earned wrinkles, I see that happiness is actually being able to enjoy a hot cup of tea without a WhatsApp notification ruining the moment. When we're young, we want it all at once: meteoric success, wild passions, epic travels, instant recognition. We look at life like a pub menu, wanting to try everything, preferably in one night. But life, that old teacher with a heavy accent and zero patience for drama, has a way of showing us it doesn't quite work like that. With time, and I'll admit, a few nights spent talking to the ceiling, you start to notice that the greatest pleasures are, in fact, small ones. It's freshly brewed coffee, the smell of a new book, a friend laughing at your terrible joke, or that comfortable silence between two people who have nothing left to prove. And here's the curious bit: these small pleasures only become precious once life's pulled the rug from under you. It's after a failure, a loss, a broken heart, that you learn to be grateful for the ordinary. The extraordinary reveals itself in the everyday, but only to those who've stumbled enough to look down and notice the flowers growing in the cracks. Me? I once wanted to change the world. Now, if I can change someone's mood with a video or a conversation, I feel like I'm part of the solution. Used to crave an audience of thousands. Now, if I'm truly heard by just one person, it's worth it. And don't get me wrong, this isn't resignation, it's wisdom. It's knowing that life is fragile, that everything can change in a heartbeat, and that time is our most precious asset. So, if you ask me what I value most these days, I'll tell you: a hot shower after a hard day, an unexpected laugh, that quiet sense of accomplishment, even if no one else sees it. And you? What are the small pleasures you only learned to value after life gave you a proper shake? Drop them in the comments. I want to know your discreet joys, the ones no one posts on Instagram, but that make all the difference. In the end, maybe happiness is just this: finding beauty in the ordinary, laughing at your own missteps, and never, ever underestimating the power of a good British cuppa. If this video resonated with you, share it with someone who needs a reminder that the extraordinary is closer than they think. And remember, life's far too short for bad tea and unnecessary haste. Cheers, mate.